So I just filled out an application for Hirshbach, or whatever you call them. I don't know how you pronounce it. I do like their trucks. I see them every place I've been going with Bay and Bay. But Bay and Bay wants to keep having me sit. I'm not going to play around anymore. They're just going to fucking leave, I think. Go find a better company. There's a couple apps that my wife sent me for some local places in Iowa. And I might do that. Sort of thinking about KB transportation again, but they always had me in relay hell when I was with them, and I'm scared to be in that situation again. But they do have a guaranteed $17.50 weekly no matter what. So that would be good. So, but Hirshbough, my friend worked there, and he was home weekly until his wife kind of gave him an ultimatum to come home and whatever. I don't know all the details of that, but I'm not going to play around with Bay and Bay no more. If they can't figure out how to keep me busy, why run for them? If they're going to have me sitting just because I run early and run the piss out of the truck and get places early, I pick up and drop off early, they got to get their act together, because it's unreliable paychecks when I got to deal with that, you know? So I can either go get paid hourly at some of those local places and do like line haul, which I hear that pays more than, averages more than OTR anyway. But I can do this OTR crap. I just can't be making any money if they give me runs with lots of miles on them, but when I get there early, I can't drop early. Sometimes I can't pick up early, but I figured out how to pick up early. A lot of these places will let me pick up early a lot of the times, but trying to get offloaded and out of there without having to sit for a long period of time. And I'm not talking about a couple hours. I'm talking like a whole day or a day and a half, because I have been constantly picking up loads early and getting to places over 24 hours early, and these places are sticklers for their appointment times and won't let me come in more than so much early. And it's really starting to tick me off that this company does not pay attention to where my truck is. Most companies watch their trucks like a hawk, and you don't even have to fill out your predictive time of availability. They see you're going to get close to delivering, you're getting messages for the next load before you can even get there. And you're getting it from night dispatch as well. I don't know what the deal is with Bay and Bay. I don't know if it's just my dispatcher, if I just need to get a new dispatcher, or if it's the, I don't know. My dispatcher asked me, so what would you have us do with your load you have on now? Take it over to the Salt Lake City yard and drop it, and can we go pick up something else today? And she didn't contact me for the longest time, and I think it probably was right before she left for the day. I have not sent my load except for my next load. It is a load picking up in Spring Valley at the Nestle that I've been picking up at a lot lately, and it's taking me to Streetsboro, Ohio. That load pays 1,766 miles, so the miles aren't the problem. It's the sitting that's the problem. have me sit till tomorrow. She came back and said, I can't drop this off early, but after I get unloaded tomorrow, I can go straight over and pick up my next load if it's ready. They've been having loads ready early, but usually not terribly early. But at least it's a drop and hook, and when I get out to Streetsboro, Ohio, I know I'll be able to drop the load and scram, and who knows where I'm picking up. More often, or more likely than anything, they're going to have me pick up a load at the same place. But as soon as after I get talking to Hirshbough, however you pronounce that, I'm going to see what they have to tell me. And see what kind of smoke they blow up my nose, because recruiters, they'll tell you everything, anything you want to hear. So it's a shame, because this isn't been a bad, terrible company. They just don't know how to run people that know how to run. And I'm doing all these live feeds, talking about Bay and Bay, and Bay and Bay's gonna get a bad reputation off of my videos alone, and God knows who else is on their respective channels and whatnot talking about Bay and Bay. So, whatever. It is what it is. There's a million truck driving jobs out there. I know that I am not the only driver out there that runs the piss out of their truck. I know that there's plenty of other drivers out there that pick up early and drop off as early as they can and try to get onto that next load, and they're not messing around. But I just don't know what to think. I kind of want to call up Bay and Bay tomorrow and ask Carrie, who do I talk to at Bay and Bay, to find out more before I totally commit to the decision to leave. Because obviously talking to my dispatcher isn't going to do a thing, because I don't know if she's the problem or if it's the load planner or if it's Bay and Bay themselves. But you would think that if they had everybody at Bay and Bay getting run this slow, and they're given so much time on their loads, when I'm running 24 hours early on stuff all the time consistently, they obviously haven't figured out how to run me. And I have not been quiet about it with my dispatcher. Every time I talk to her, I tell her, you know I'm going to be picking this up early, and you know I'm going to get there as quickly as I can. And she keeps coming on the phone. Now, you saw that this load doesn't pick up till tomorrow at blah, 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 and it doesn't drop off on, it's just like, yeah. So, I don't know. Don't know what to think. I've never had this problem at a company before. The only problem I've usually had in the past is having, like at KB, they didn't want to run me more than 600 miles usually without having me relay a load off to somebody else. Most of the time I ran for them for a year. Almost every load I touched, I had to relay off to another driver if it was more than 500-600 miles. On average, there was only like a few exceptions that I did some loads where it was more than that. If I did a 700-mile run without getting stopped to do a relay, I was like, what? But I have got everything I need to run over the road. Microwave, TV, skillet, trucker's GPS, I got the CB, I've got all kinds of food, bedding, plenty of clothes, and I even got my guitar up there, which I haven't gotten down forever. I may take that back to the house. I thought it'd be a good idea to have in the truck, but I never pull it out. So I might as well take it off the truck to lessen the amount of stuff I have on the truck. I have 3 guitars. I have one regular normal sized acoustic guitar. I have an electric guitar, and I have what's called a Martin backpacker, and it has a nylon case that you throw over your back, and it's smaller. I mean, it's got a regular sized neck on it, guitar neck, but it has like this V-shaped whatever you call the main body of the guitar where the hollow part is. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna fill out some other applications. But hopefully I'll get something better where they'll actually run the piss out of me. Because I'm trying to get as many miles as possible in all the time. So I wonder if Bay actually did try to get me a new appointment for today for Costco right in front of me here, or if they it took her a while to get back to me on that. So I'm wondering if they tried to call Costco and get a new appointment time to get me in, or if they even bothered to try. All I know is this sitting around crap is stupid just because I run early. I'm getting, you know, I feel like I'm getting punished for being a driver that hauls ass and gets their butt to where they need to be and doesn't mess around. Don't mess. I do some messing around, but I get here. You know, I didn't even take off right away yesterday from Flying J. I played around on trying to get that video to upload and getting that all uploaded before I took off. It's not like I jumped up Johnny on the spot right as soon as my 10 was in. I waited a little while before I jumped on it. So, I don't know. Go to another company and try again. But I'm going to try to talk to Bay tomorrow. Alright, well, I'm going to end this live feed. I'm not really seeing anybody on here. No messages, but I did get a like. I saw numbers pop up once or twice, but I don't see any messages. I'm checking. No one messaged me. So, it's been on here for about 16 minutes now. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.